Yeah, hello, my friends. Welcome to special training tonight. And we had a little mix up in mail and in marketing. And we really planned to talk about things that you can be doing, Facebook and LinkedIn, that can create immediate results. We're talking immediate, we're talking fast. And our ad people put this out: warm market prospecting strategies that produce immediate rejection free results on Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter. So, what I thought I would do to kind of combine the two, give you a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Okay, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. So, we're going to confine our activity really to getting an immediate response from your warm market. Okay, how's that? And I'm really thrilled to see that I'm going to move this over here because it'll be we're recording this, people will be able to see it. And admin writes, Max, I'm getting overwhelmed. This seems to be a growth spiral. I'm getting so much likes to the post that I make that I don't have time to contact everyone that puts a like back. Put a picture of my grandson this evening, and so far I had 40 likes. It seems that being more active increases the attention you get and get more likes. Absolutely. Welcome to the welcome to the social media world. And Robin's right, Max, I am so thrilled with my Facebook responses. Well, you're all basically heading down the same road. You're all going to have amazing results. And so let me just move over here and work our way through this as quickly as we can because I got a lot of great information. We want to show you how to use live chat to get an immediate response from any prospect. Any prospect. And Edmund, we bought his, this is what started it about a week ago in boot camp. I logged into his account. He had 15 likes, total of 32. And the bottom line is he gets face-to-face, he's got a few responses. He's got a face-to-face meeting with someone, and 3 are interested. And all he did was, in one case, he posted a joke and got all kinds of people that he could react and respond to. Same thing, we changed his picture. Now, I will invite all of you to jump over to YouTube and subscribe to our YouTube channel because we're going to be putting up snippets, trainings, live things that we do that, frankly demonstrate just how quickly anybody can be engaged in a conversation with a total stranger. Now, the social media world changes every day. And for those of you that are here for the first time, Facebook and LinkedIn have changed dramatically. Fortunes are being made by entrepreneurs just like you. Now, the network marketing world has changed, and either you keep up or you're going to fall behind. You're about to discover during this session the fast and easy way to build your business in less than an hour a day. Nobody says you have to stop after an hour. We're going to show you how the top earners are attracting leaders and customers around the world, and they're doing it online. I want you to ask yourself 3 questions. First, what brought you into your business? Inspiration or desperation? Write it in the box. Inspiration or desperation? Question number 1. Question number 2, what would you attempt to do if you knew you couldn't fail? Inspiration or desperation? Think about this. And then our third question is, what if it was this easy? I mean, what if literally I gave you a lamp and I said, just rub it and tell the genie what kind of prospects you want to talk to? What if it was that easy? Well, the truth is that you could talk to perfect prospects every day and close a sale in less than 30 minutes. I have never seen the whole process go faster. What would that do for your confidence? What would that do for your income? What would that do for your lifestyle? If you no longer had to worry about where can I go to talk to people? Now, fast is quickly becoming the new normal. Only now we're talking about immediate. Now, you're about to see what everyone is calling the next evolution of social media lead generation for network marketing professionals. This is going to revolutionize how you cost effectively generate quality leads, because these social networks make the leads free, connect with ideal prospects, and build personal relationships instantly, and successfully build a global and profitable home business. What I'm about to show you will blow you away. So if you want a lead generation methodology that anyone can do, that's affordable and you can't beat free, that is fun and easy, that is global, and that really works, and again, we're talking fast, this is it. For the last 10 years, the internet, network marketing has gone through a radical transformation. And not necessarily in a good way either. Nowadays, everyone's got a system. Lead capture pages, autoresponders, contact managers, and online presentations. But for most people, it's not working. What used to work in building a network marketing business no longer does. So all of you are facing three challenges. One, how can I cost effectively generate high quality leads of qualified prospects who are truly interested in the home-based business? Two, how can I quickly connect with them through social media? And three, how can I build a personal relationship with them so that they get involved in my network marketing business? The fastest growing top earners in every network marketing company and affiliate marketers will tell you they owe their success to social networks like Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter. They've got teams of people enrolling their best new reps and customers, and they're doing it in less than an hour a day. And their new recruits are doing the same thing within a few days of joining their business, but no one's telling you how they're doing it unless you're on their team. Now I'm going to show you how they're doing it and how you can do it too. So I want you to think mobile, because you can link to Facebook, you could link to Twitter, you could link to LinkedIn with a mobile. I want you to think texting, because texting is the way you talk to people, and I want you to think big, because you can build your business anywhere in the world your company does business. I'm going to show you exactly, step by step, how to instantly connect with perfect prospects, communicate with them at will, and close a sale in less than an hour a day. You have 1.86 billion people on Facebook, and 93% of them are mobile. 467 million professionals on LinkedIn, and 58% of them are mobile. And Twitter, 310 million active users, but 80% of them are mobile. And that should tell you something. It's the live interaction that people have with other people. You have to be able to filter down through all of these people, and you can, and pick out perfect prospects for your business. Today, millions of people are making money on these social networks, and so can you. To be successful, all you have to do is connect with the right people who need or want what you're selling and talk to someone. You can create an avalanche of new business on these sites with just your phone right now. Have people lined up to talk to you about your business at will, on demand. Remember, it's not what works in network marketing, it's what duplicates. So we're going to show you how you can bring somebody into your business on Monday, and by Tuesday or Wednesday, they're bringing in their friends, and by Thursday or Friday, they're bringing in their friends. Now, when your new recruits experience immediate success, they get excited and they'll stay in your business. Andrea gets a new recruit in an hour and 15 minutes. Someone sends her a friend request after responding to something she posted about making money on the internet. She sends them they friended, they had a conversation, talked on the telephone. Last August, I had the pleasure of meeting one of my students. Suzanne became the #2 recruiter in her company 60 days after our private coaching sessions. And 11 months later, she was a 6-figure income earner. I drove up from Miami to see her, and it was really, it was a lot of fun. Bottom line is, 60 days after she started, she was the #2 recruiter in her company. Terry 7 new recruits in 4 days. We're talking, I have never seen it happen faster than I'm seeing it now. Mark makes a post. Someone responds to it while he's in a webinar, signs him up in a business. Makes another post. 3 sales in 1 day. Now, it doesn't matter what you're selling. Marissa was in our December boot camp, and the first night, she signs up 2 people. And by the end of the month, she had 13 people. Now, you're all heading down the same road. Lewis has been participating in one of our group coaching sessions, and we're actually starting to post some of those on YouTube. And Lewis is really going to town. And Sonny, is another one. Sonny only had 10 hours a week to put into his business. And he started to have such success that he got on one of our sessions and said, listen, Max, I'm working with 2 business builders and I'm helping them build their business, and I don't have time to prospect anymore. And I told him, I said, Sonny, I don't care where you get the 15 minutes. Find 15 more minutes that you can do this. So he kept it up. Now he's got 4 business builders. But what's really exciting is a week or 2 ago, he's in Malibuca, and his upline is primarily a invite people over to your house, party plan type of an approach. Well, Sonny here just did a business home party. He's in Minnesota. His new recruit is in Las Vegas. They had 8 people attend, and all 8 are in the business. 7 are doing it as business. 1 is a customer. So in roughly February, in about 5 weeks, he now has 30 people in his business. Everybody's excited about the ability to do business on Facebook, the ability to do business on LinkedIn. Now, unfortunately, there's a lot of things that are changing on both of these sites, but don't worry about it because we've got you covered. And we are finishing up and releasing the remaining elements of Endless Free Leads 2017 this week. And for those of you that are old students, you prepare to be dazzled. And everything you need to know about the new LinkedIn. And it all revolves around live chat. So here's the way it works, okay? LinkedIn today, they've got a new live chat feature. And your messages up at the top there are hooked up to a little box down there at the bottom. Now, people were asking me, do you have to have the paid service for that? And the answer is no. If you have it, it's because they've rolled it out in your area, but it's coming. And so what you get to do is you post something and people can message you back. People can like it, people can comment on it, people can share it. You can do the same thing with anybody else. And it's that act of liking something or making a comment and sharing and then sending that person immediately a private message that will get you immediate results, especially if they've just done it. Petra makes a post and has all kinds of people that liked it, giving her the opportunity to talk to people. Change your picture. Now, all of these messages down here are hooked up to the message center, and you can do all kinds of things. You can send files, you can send pictures, and everything that you do there is hooked up to your message center. Now, Facebook and LinkedIn users are chatting with each other every day. And Twitter users are tweeting with each other. Chatting is exactly like talking, and it's got benefits. I'm gonna unmute Edmund here, and I think I'm gonna unmute Robin. Get a little.
Hello, Max.
Yeah, hey, Edmund. Those posts are keeping you busy, huh?
Very much so.
You having fun?
I'm running out of time.
Are you having fun yet?
You bet I am.
So let me ask you, with all of this activity, have you put somebody into your business yet?
Not yet. No, I got two face-to-face this week, and I'm mainly going through my friends. So, and I'm getting some repeat posts or some repeat likes. So I just have to get to everybody,
Okay.
and then kind of filter from there.
Okay, good.
But I knew nothing about Facebook when I started about 2 weeks ago.
How do you feel about it now?
Comfortable.
Well, pretty soon you'll be giving social media lessons.
Well, we'll see then.
No, no, you will. You will, because you're going to begin to notice things that other people aren't aware of. And
Well, I am. I'm looking at when I'm trying to get some people to invite. I look at their profile, and there's not a whole bunch there. It's hard to find out which one you really want to pick before you send a request, because there's very little information.
well, you have to modify your searches a little bit, because you need to, there are millions of people out there that have filled in all those boxes. So you really, but you're just getting started with this. So
Yeah,
the more you,
I'm getting results. Yeah, I just wanted to keep in the local area for starters, so people that I can get to and meet face to face. But after that, I'm gonna extend my search to outside of Ottawa and Gatineau.
now
So,
are people responding to you right away?
I got five friend. I sent 5 friend requests today. Well, I said more than five. I sent about 15, and I got 5 back. So this is, and I haven't got time to get back to them yet. But it was my anniversary today, so we kind of took a break.
Well, listen, pay attention, because it was your anniversary, and it was noted on an anniversary or a birthday gets you a lot.
Yeah, you're right.
So now
I got 40 posts on just on the picture that I sent with my wife and I and my grandson.
Yep.
And there's still some more coming in.
Oh, right. They'll be coming in for a couple of days, and remember, every one of those, when you write back, could very well be somebody that would be interested in your business.
Oh yeah, I'm getting to people that I never thought I would talk to, in the sense that I said, like, I haven't seen that person for 30 years, and get a like and send a message back, and I get a positive response. So it's just a matter of starting to get to the fourth step now.
Yeah.
I'm getting step 1, 2, and 3 very good, and then I just gotta kind of move one step at a time, I guess.
Well, yeah, baby steps. But the interesting thing is, typically in network marketing, when you get in the business, the first thing they ask you to do is make a list of your friends. And
Yeah.
and so you're connected to people on Facebook. This is really the fastest way and the easiest way for you to connect with people you haven't talked to in years.
That's right.
Without feeling uncomfortable. Gotta love it.
And just that they like a post is kind of a good pretext to start the conversation.
Yep. And
that's very smart, that idea.
well, remember this, that you can not only react to and respond to the people that are responding to something that you're doing, you also have the opportunity to proactively go out and talk to somebody based on something that they've done, their activity. So you got 2 options there. So stay in touch, and the thing is, folks, Edmund's just getting started, and he's already started to get action. Why? Because the people that he's connected with are reacting and responding to what he's doing. We got Robin here. Are you there? Are you in a position?
I am.
Well, good.
I'm
Robin, let me ask you a question.
so excited. Oh my God, Max.
I'm sorry, what?
I am so excited. It's just incredible. First of all, I was kind of starved for human conversation. And because I'm very isolated where I live, and I don't have a car. So this was really important to me. And I've now got somebody, this happened so fast. He made a comment on one of the posts on my website, and I clicked on this man's link, and I went to his website, and I loved his website. So I went and made a whole bunch of comments on his website, and I messaged him and told him, I really enjoyed his website. And so he sent me a friend request. So he sent me the friend request, and then I immediately responded, and we started talking. And he's in real estate in the Philippines, Max, and that's I'm retired from real estate, so I was asking him questions about that, and he says, "Well, what do you do now that you're retired?" So I just followed your instructions, and he said, "Well, please send me please send me your website. I'm really interested. I want to find out more about it."
Right.
I'm sorry. I'm so excited. I can't stand it.
Right. And are you getting fast responses when you're doing these things?
Well, here's the thing. We're probably a day apart, right?
Well, about 12 hours.
Yeah. So he was probably sleeping when I was posting.
Mm-hmm.
And then when he posted back, I was right there. So it was so fast. It was like seconds. And then he looked at the website, and he said, "This is great. How do I get in?" I said, "Well, I'm really sorry, but I have a class with my coach. I'll get back to you."
Wait a minute. Are you telling me that you put a prospect on hold for this webinar?
Yes, absolutely.
Well, this should be the only time. Okay.
Okay.
This would be the only time. Well.
Okay, I promise.
Yeah. Okay.
He's fine though. I'm able to, because I have the thing on my phone.
Right.
I can still talk to him, and he's the first person. I've only got a few people, but he's the first person from the Philippines, and it's a little bit different.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to make sure I understand, how to do it, and he's going to do fantastic.
Yep.
He's such a good dude.
Yeah.
So it's all about relationships.
Yes, it is, and you can make them anytime, any place.
Yes. Max, this is like a miracle. I have somebody from Canada too since we talked.
Mm-hmm.
Since you let me talk
Mm-hmm.
last time. But and it's about developing the relationship, because you don't know until you get to know them if they have a need for what you have.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to be patient. You can't try to sell. I had one not good experience, but I turned it around because I misunderstood what she was saying.
Mm-hmm.
She was interested in what I was doing, and I said, "Well, I would like to send you my website." Well, it had a capture page on it. She was interested, but not that interested, and so it was too premature. So I learned from that. I'm going to be more careful, because she's awesome. Mm-hmm. She's an amazing woman. She's a coach. She's a very, very kind person. I mean, I know this is going to be good, and so I got it squared away. And she said back to me, "Okay." I said, "Forgive me, I really wasn't trying to push you into anything at all. I misunderstood. I didn't make excuses. I just said, I misunderstood, and I apologize, and I want you to forgive me." And she didn't come right back to me, but she came back to me and she goes, "You know what? I forgive you, and I really want to be friends with you, because that's why I'm following on your page. I like your posts." And she said, "But you never know. It could turn into business someday."
Well,
I'm like smiling from ear to ear. I can hardly stand it. It's good fun. It is addictive.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Well, yes, it is, and it's one of my favorite things is to do these webinars, and I started to open up the phones a little bit, and to hear from all of you, and Robin's success and her enthusiasm it's pervasive. Let me look here in the question box. Max, what are your insights on Instagram? I hear many people build their network marketing business via Instagram. Petra, you can build your business on any social network. It doesn't matter. Instagram, Pinterest, Facebook Live, Friend Finder. The thing that you want to remember is that on these sites, you're basically out there, and people see you. You fill in the blanks. It doesn't matter what the nature of the site is. You're out there, they're out there, and then of course it's all about people seeing what you're doing, or you're seeing what people are doing. And the thing that I really want to stress here is you can connect with someone you know, or with complete strangers within minutes of logging into your account and start talking to them. You see somebody's done something, you send them a message. And if you don't have a page and you're beginning from scratch, you can begin connecting with perfect prospects within minutes of creating a profile page. You know, Edmund is brand new to this. Robin, brand new to this. And they're having a ball with this. So I want to, the formula behind this for everybody. And is 4 C's. 4 C's equal big bucks. Create a page, connect with people, communicate with them, and close them. And this formula will have you connected with perfect prospects on LinkedIn and Facebook and talk to them about your business at will. Robin, I just got this little message here. You learned something really important today about millennials. What'd you learn?
Yes, this is so, millennials know this about themselves, but for us to try to communicate with them, I think this is essential. Millennials, because of the way they were raised, they're in that age group where when you compete, everybody got the same prize. The winner didn't really get the prize, and the loser, the one that was number 15 that got the 15th first place, they feel bad because they know that they really didn't earn that prize. And so it's really important to help them to find their way. And they love images more than talking. They love images, and I'm having an amazing response because without knowing that, I'm very visual, so I put a lot of images into my responses on Facebook, and it's just extraordinary.
What kind of images?
Well, like jokes and encouragement, and the things to help you to be inspired, inspirational things and funny things, and they love it. They love it. It's so much easier because you can really connect with them. They're very visual.
Yep, and that leads us to, did somebody give you did somebody give you the schedule for this? Because that leads us to, what I want to share with everybody is on Facebook, okay, what you can do is if you decide that you want to send a message to someone, okay, remember, we're posting things. But let's say we wanted to send a message to a friend. And so you bring up her page. Are they going to let us do that here? So what we're going to do is we're going to send her a message. Okay? Now, what we get to do, instead of posting a motivational quote about success, okay? What you do is you can basically send it to her in a message. And so if I go and I could either add a picture or I can add a file. This is what Robin's talking about, okay? So you put in a something that put in an image, okay? and send it over. Now this is like a private. This is a private thing between you and them, and it is very, 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 very well received as Robin's talking. And you could do the same thing now on LinkedIn. Same exact thing. Send somebody a message and include a picture. So this is another way of getting immediate results, immediate responses, and that's what it's all about. And yes, the millennials are clearly more reactive and more responsive to images as opposed to text, but you still get phenomenal responses. So you know ahead of time. You know ahead of time, before you even start talking about your business, you know whether the person on the other end has a need or an interest for it. On LinkedIn, you do the same thing. You could just go over here to messaging, pop up a window here, and same thing with a font. Find an image. And that brings up a, I'm going to put this one in here. Okay, now, we're talking about immediate reaction. We're talking about immediate results. So think about this. What if you could walk into a room filled with 400 people and know in advance who'd be interested in your business? What if you could walk into that room and walk out with a new customer or business builders every day? What if it was this easy? Okay? You got the lamp, you rub it, you tell the genie what you want. So many people are doing it, and it's like learning a dance. It's like learning a dance. The more time you spend out on the dance floor, everybody gets it. The world's obsessed with social media, and you can cash in. Walk around the streets of any city. Everyone is staring into their mobile phones. It's a wonder everyone isn't being hit by a car. Lots of reasons why the world's obsessed with social media, and lots of ways for you to cash in. And the best part about it is it's not technical. It's not complicated. And all you need is a free, simple profile on any of these sites. Instagram, Pinterest. It doesn't matter. To be successful in network marketing, you have to talk to people. The top earners will tell you, if you want to be successful, you have to talk to 5 people about your business every day. You can do that in less than an hour. But things are changing. You want to be wildly successful, you got to talk to 10 people about your business every day. You can do that in an hour. Or you can do that in 2 hours. 10 people in an hour. Now, most of these mobile applications are good on all of these sites. So you can talk to people where you are, where they are, and when it's convenient. Chatting, texting, or talking is the fastest way to talk to more people, increase sales, and eliminate rejection. And with so many choices of people to talk to, there are no excuses why you can't text or chat with perfect prospects every day. Now, when you apply similar tracks and marketing principles to your online activity, you can be making sales immediately. You know, there's a lot of great information available to you out there that can produce results for you on LinkedIn over time, Facebook over time. But what I'm sharing with you brings you faster, easier results. Follow this formula, and we're talking about fast, easy results. And you know what? I meant to do this. The other day, I think it was on Saturday, Robin and I, and actually Marissa, also, I unmuted their mics as well. And I just want to share this because, Marissa, remember that the conversation that we were going over with the woman? And just to bring you up to date, this is basically what happened. Well, anyway, we got an answer after we were done. But this is basically what happens, okay? Marissa reaches out to Nancy, who works for the city of Fort Smith in the transit department, and she's got a part-time job at Dillard's. So, I mean, she's just following the scripts. What do you do? We get an answer. And then, of course, the obvious question was, why do you have two jobs? But it's all about conversation. Single parent of a 17-year-old with money in the city being tight. We've only had one raise in the last 5 years, so I do what I have to. I love my jobs. And now, but what I want you to do is look at the time here. This was 6:15. Now, we started this. We sent this at 10 o'clock. And we got an answer before the session was over. So, Marissa's a single parent. Son is 17. What experience has she had with, and she's using her transition line. Many of the people I work with were in the same boat you are. We're all turned to the internet to make extra full-time income. What experience have you had with network marketing? She goes, none. Just advertising. Now watch this, okay? This was 11 o'clock. This is 11:05. 11:04, 11:05. With all the things you've done, what experience have you had with companies like Mary Kay or Avon? So up here she told us none. No experience. Now she says, oh, but I tried to sell Mary Kay for about a minute. But between two jobs, I just don't have the time for anything else. 11:05, 11:09. 11:10. So he wrote back, I know what you mean. Mary Kay and home party type businesses are tough. Time is precious. And then we pay a compliment. You're one of the most ambitious people I've met on here lately. And I can tell you, you'd be fun to work with. LOL. Would you be interested in learning how you could build a part-time business on Facebook in less than an hour a day, make much more money than you're making in retail? So she writes back, I'd listen about it, but I can't promise. And we didn't get to that. We got it back to the next day. Well, I wouldn't expect you to promise anything. I'm curious. Why did you try to sell Mary Kay? The average network marketer right here would have come back with their little pitch, with their copy, and no. Why? Why did you try to sell Mary Kay? You do that because you want to remind the woman the same reasons that she got interested in Mary Kay would be the same reason she'd get into your business, period. Okay? So we sent that word at 9:41, and look what we got. Look what we get the next day. Okay? I really liked it, and I can sell something I believe in. I had a real pushy person who signed me up, and she kept wanting me to do this, and that's not the understanding that I have one or two, and this and that, not understanding that I have one or two free evenings a week, and I usually work all weekends. I just want to sell for me and my friends, only not as a business. Told her I couldn't do it. I didn't have the time or the energy, and so we come back with, hey, it's critically important that everyone in our type of business is enthusiastic and passionate about the products. It's an integrity issue. I'd be delighted to introduce you to my company and its products. Been a customer for 4 years. I've lost 35 pounds and I have more energy. I feel 20 years younger. I'll show you how you can build a business on Facebook on your nights off without being pushy or feeling like you've had to jam our products down anyone's throat. LOL. That's over here. We're going through an education process. What's the name of the product? I can't take most diet products. I just tried Lavelle. You want to talk about learning about a person. So she's out there, she's trying everything. And this was the thing. We sent this out to her. This was during our Saturday morning session. Started at 10:30. And she writes back. And so now we're just waiting for her to come back again. So let me come back over here and let me give you some things that you can do immediately with your warm market, okay? Now, number one, live chat produces immediate results. You make a post, people react, people respond. Now, any of these actions on Facebook or LinkedIn or Twitter, a like, a post, a comment, a follow me, it all ends up at the same place, engagement. So it's not about how many people like what you're doing. It's about how many people you end up talking to. And you can talk to people on demand who will want to know more about what you're doing. There are millions of professionals waiting to talk to you right now. Now, the key is the people you want to talk to fall into one of three categories, and it doesn't matter what the social network is. Okay? It doesn't matter. Facebook, LinkedIn, Pinterest, it doesn't matter. There are people you're connected to and you actually know them. There are people you're connected to, but you have no idea who they are. And there's everyone else that you're not connected to. Now, there are people who you want to talk to in every one of those groups. And there are people you want to avoid. And the key is you need to learn how to tell the difference between who you want to talk to and who you don't. Steve, his first week, brings somebody into the business, he brings in 12. By the end of the month, he's signing up people on a daily basis in multiples. The key to success in your business on any social network is to first realize that a certain percentage of the people on these sites are predisposed, eager, ready, and willing to talk to you, buy your products, or get into business with you. So if you know in advance that someone's a perfect prospect for what you're selling by the contents of their profile, and you develop a relationship with them before you talk about your business, you're going to sell to more people. It's common sense. Instead of wasting time reaching out to a bunch of people who will never buy your products, there are simple ways to find and perfect ways and means of attracting the people who want to buy them before they're contacted by your competitors. Buy from them instead. So what I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to pull out of this because I don't want to talk about strangers. I want to talk about I want to be talking about people that you know, okay? So we're going to flip up over here. And I want to give you something that all of you can do immediately that will have you engaged, talking to people, because that is what it's all about. And we're going to focus on warm market, the people that you actually know. Now, the proven method for building a network marketing business, there's 7 steps. And number 2, make your list and contact everyone you know. And when I got into network marketing, my divorce lawyer introduced me to the business. He sat down with me and he told me I needed to make a list. And he laid it out for me. And he basically uses an example, Kay Smith. Now, Kay was one of the fastest growing blue diamonds in New Skin. She made millions. She helped so many other people become very successful. And when she was going to start with somebody, she sat him down and said, listen, I want you to make a list of the 100 people. And bottom line is, come back with the list, and then we're going to show you how you're going to do this business. And she would not work with anyone that didn't bring the list. So first, what we want to do is we want to begin talking to your existing friends. So send this message to someone you know, but you've never really talked to them. Just notice your recent posts. It's been a while since we talked. What are you doing these days? The question is, what are you doing these days? You can begin to talk to everyone you want to know as well, but we're focusing on warm market. When you're talking to people, you want to know what they do. You want to know how long they've been doing it. You want to know what did they do before. The answer to these questions will reveal if they are a possible prospect for your business. So start talking to your friends who respond to your activity, your posts, your photo changes, your cover changes, your videos. And again, it's what's new? What are you doing now? Begin talking to everyone you want to know. But I want to keep this on. Now, these could be people that you know, but maybe you don't know them well. The bottom line is when you reach out to people and you send them a friend request, when they accept your friend request, then you write back to them. Be proactive. Hey, it's nice to, I'm so happy to have you as a friend. What are you doing these days? And then follow the scripts in the scripts book. Simple questions will learn more about the other person. Is there a problem that can be solved? Do they have a need for your products? Do they currently use similar products? Are they interested in making more money? Now, it's just a piece of cake. You want to get somebody to ask what you do, ask them what they do. 85% of the time, they'll come back and ask you what you do. Predictable answers to simple questions. Hey, my favorite food is Italian. What's yours? I'm a Virgo. What's your sign? I've been a stay-at-home mom for 5 years. How long have you been at home? Your answer to when someone answers your question and then asks what you do can create additional curiosity. Hey, I've been a teacher for 10 years, and now thanks to my growing internet business, I'll be retiring next year. What did you do before you became a teacher? Now, all of it. I used to be a teacher and retired last year thanks to my growing internet business. When asked what you do, you've got to have your answer. And so whether they're reacting to what you do, what are you doing these days? The question always comes up, when can I tell them more about my business? When you've identified their need or problem, and when you know their previous experience in network marketing and not before. And when they want to know, tell me more about your business. What kind of a business? I'm working with an expanding company in the health and wellness industry. How long have you been a legal secretary? They'll come back and they'll ask you what's the name. Just like you saw in that conversation with Marissa. The whole idea is it's back and forth conversation. I'd be happy to tell you all about it. What do you know about network marketing? They want to know? You want to know what their experience is. For all you know, they've been in your business. What experience have they had? Why do they think they weren't successful? How long ago was that? And so follow the scripts, follow the scripts book, and you're all golden. But the thing is, it happens very, very fast. Okay. Now I'm going to come over here. I'm getting dizzy doing this. Okay, now, what I wanted to share with everybody is this. If you're only talking to people about your business that need and want what you're selling, you never experience rejection, okay? Never. And for those of you that, let me come over here too. To those of you that have endless free leads, or for that matter, when you go to my website, down here at the bottom right, you've got a little help button. 2 weeks ago, we basically made a lot of changes. We switched over to a new platform. We got off WordPress. We launched or started to deliver our new Endless Free Leads 2017. And so, Eileen, I see that message here. I'll make sure somebody gets a hold of you tomorrow. We've got new systems. For those of you that have ordered endless free leads, okay, when you get to the website, this is where you'll find our webinars. And over here, this is access to our training center. Now, when you get in here, you go over here to endless free leads. I wouldn't use this drop-down menu the first time. I would just click on the bar. And first thing, watch the Get Started Fast video. We just uploaded a new scripts book. We'll probably be uploading new ones over the next 2 or 3 weeks. most of you will, most of you will start making sales right after you watch this video. You could also print out a PDF of what it is. Robin, you say you're having a problem with birthdays?
Yes, I can't, it's not consistent. Sometimes it's up on the right-hand side and I click on it if it's somebody's birthday and that takes me to the birthday area.
Right.
Or I go to my friends and there's a birthday button. But then lately I haven't been able to get any future birthdays.
Well, the only way you're going to get the future birthdays if you're doing it from your home page off of that little icon, that little birthday icon. That's the only way you can get there. So going to your list of
birthday icon, I guess I don't know what that is.
Okay. If you're on your home page, okay?
Okay.
And we'll go over here to home.
Okay.
Now what we see over here, the top right, usually, when it comes up. Okay, right here. These are the birthdays.
Right. Okay. Yes.
So what you do here is you click on this. And this is the only way that you can get there. From your homepage. You try to do it from your list of friends, it's not going to work.
Okay. From your homepage. Okay, got it.
So now you come down here, you scroll down to the bottom, and you click on See Upcoming Birthdays. This is the only way that you can get to it. And then you'll see people that are having a birthday today. Then you scroll down and you've got people that are having or had a birthday yesterday. And
okay.
And then you come down a little further, and so that's the only way you get to it. If you go to any place else, it doesn't show up. Okay.
Okay, great. Thank you.
And if it doesn't work for you, it means that Facebook is just working on something. They're doing something. They're changing it, and but this is a very, very effective strategy, especially with people that you know. It really goes a long way to helping you connect with people faster, and that's what it's all about. What's the most number of people you've been chatting with at one time?
6.
6.
6.
And isn't it funny that you could never do that? You could never do that in a social setting where you could have the in-depth conversation you have with so many people. 6 is a lot.
You have to be careful because when somebody new pops up in response, it pushes everything over. So you have to really pay close attention.
Yes, you do. Yes, you certainly do. Well, we'll hear more from Robin this week as she really starts to pick it up quite a notch. So, folks, here's the bottom line. This is what I wanted to get to. You have a number of different strategies that will work, okay, with your friends, okay? We talked about the birthday strategy. Well, we've been talking about the birthday strategy, but one here that's really important is you can connect with your friends who live where your company's going to have an event, okay? So how do you do that? Let's say your company's going to have an event someplace. You want to list all of them. Plan on attending as many as you can. You can prospect and recruit where the events are taking place. And okay. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you. We jump over to Facebook. Okay, so you go over here to Facebook, and get back up to the top. Go back to your homepage. Now you see you get a message. Deborah K just sent me a message. And every time somebody does something, you put a picture up. You go down here. You like it. You send them a message. That all it takes to start a conversation with anyone. That's all it takes. And so here you can see when people react to a photo. You can see when people do anything. Nikki just did something 1 minute ago. Debbie did something 27 minutes ago. And I hope she's not buying something again. Anyway, the bottom line is you have unlimited access to people. People you know. So you're going to an event, okay? Your company is having an event in San Antonio. So go over, there's 2 ways to do it, okay? And you could always Google it and get an answer, all right? So you go over to your friends, and there's 2 ways to do it. One way would be to go in and search for, find friends, and you come over here, search for friends who, put in a city. San Antonio. And so it's going to bring up people here that could, remember, Facebook is doing this. Facebook is putting this. You have to look at who these people are, but these people are all in San Antonio. Now, another way to do it, which I think is better, is you go up here. People live in San Antonio. Now, the reason this is better is because the first group of people that come up, are going to be your friends. The next group of people that are going to come up are going to be the friends of your friends. You do exactly the same thing on LinkedIn. These people are all your friends. You've already got a connection with these people. So what do? What you do is you send them a message. And the message is, hey, Mary, coming to San Antonio next month for a business conference and a little mini vacation. It'll be fun to get together and see you. It's been years. LOL, will you be in town on the 4th of July? So now, you use this kind of a message around an event. The birthday strategy we talked about, wish somebody a happy birthday. Immediate results. Happy anniversary. You could also use the alumni script. Find people that went to your school. And everybody that's doing this is having an outrageous level of success. So at the end of the day, if you're not talking to 5 people a day about your business, these are easy ways for you to reach out to your warm market and get immediate results. It's also an easy way for you to reach out to anybody that you're connected to, or anybody that you could see that, again, is having a connection to you. Start a conversation. There's absolutely nothing to prevent you all from going all the way to the top of your business and closing sales literally on a daily basis, and then the whole process duplicates.